Here for MrBoss to run the account of GTA 6. Well, he won't, so. MrBoss has built his career on just uploading bullshit. And he has done that for the past 10 plus years, and he will continue to do that because he is good at it. He'll find some way to clickbait one way or another. Like, don't worry. As far as I've seen, though, I think his views have kind of like tanked, like, pretty badly. We've been doxing people. I mean, it's not really exactly like big news or whatever. What kind of dude he is? Like, he does not care. Like, the only thing he cares about is his own pockets. That Saints fan gets 3K video. You're right. I mean, it is what it is, you know. I mean, it's not, you know, it's their business. Just you can only bullshit people for so long until you build up a reputation, I suppose. Probably Lone Wolf, yeah. That is the truth. Well, let me put it this way, John. The fact that he has a McLaren is probably enough. Like, here's the thing. He clearly does not care about anything else but his own pockets. So if you go like, ha ha ha, clickbaiter, ha ha ha, how are you gonna handle your McLaren? His response is gonna be, I have a McLaren. Where's yours? Like, he does not care. He's made enough money to own a McLaren, and he'll continue to make enough money to keep it running and probably live a lifestyle that is very comfortable for himself. He also seems like the kind of guy that is clever enough to have done investment as a. I'm pretty sure that doesn't even have to work anymore. I'd be shocked if Bossy Boy is not a millionaire at this point and is set up for the rest of his life. He has a McLaren, yeah, he 100% has. He has it for years. I believe even the fucking license plate even says Boss on it, or whatever, or MrBoss with a win. Or I think it was GTA 5. Regardless of what it was, bro is living very comfortably. And he does not care about your opinion of him. All he cares about is that there's enough dumbasses clicking on his videos so that he can make a living.
Just win. You're on the cover.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is, like, the reason why he was brought up, like, there's plenty of people that will hate watching him, right? And that's also part of the reason why he's as successful as he is. I mean, he's just preying on gullible people to click on his shit. And they did, and they will continue to do so. I mean, nowadays it doesn't seem to be as much as it used to. But that's probably because, like, you know, GTA 6... I mean, I'm kind of curious if his views, like, kind of just went completely out, you know, out the water. Whenever, like, GTA 6 news officially dropped and stuff, and his clickbait wasn't really effective anymore because everyone knew that their first official news about it already anyways. Should be the feeling from Barbara, just me personally. I mean, if that's your opinion, that's fair enough, but at the end of the day, like, it doesn't change anything because he's made that amount of money and he will continue to make that amount of money. Boss is just smart. Yep, he's just a smart dude that knows what he's doing. Yeah, that works. I guess he's proud of Mr. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like every time that someone mentions him, someone's gonna go to his channel, right? And either they become a fan or a hater or whatever, right? There's enough gullible people, you know, gullible people out there that even will go as far as to just say like, "Oh, I'm a big fan of your stuff." Like I think what he's what doing three videos a day or something still. Like he's just pumping out bullshit basically, right? He's mastered that format of where he can just pump out bullshit videos, right? He probably just pumps them out back to back to back. He probably doesn't have an editor or anything like that. He just, you know, he might have like a thumbnail guy that just makes like a bunch of clickbait for him. Can someone look up actually, like on Social Blade or whatever, how much views he's getting a month? It's like all of them are all over 8 minutes too, so his RPM is probably pretty high too, and he's making, you know. I mean, you know, there's plenty, like I said, plenty of gullible people that will, Right, so 4.2 million views in the past 30 days, right? At the very, very, very least, he's making $4 grand a month. And that is the bare minimum. I'd be shocked if he makes less than 10k a month. You have to keep in mind that you might look at like videos, right? You might look at like videos that are currently being uploaded, but you have to keep in mind how many videos he's done. While most of them are pretty much the exact same with the same kind of information and stuff like that, right? It's a YouTube channel, right? If you have a backlog, people will end up like getting it recommended to and watching it, etc. Based on views, depends. I mean, yeah. I mean, yes and no. The predominant income for streamers is subscriptions and donations and stuff like that. But there's definitely also money from ad revenue, though. Depending on the size of your channel, it will obviously vary how much you're making and how many ads you're playing in an hour. Like I do the bare minimum, and I get like, you know, 50 to 70 viewers, depending on what game I'm playing that is not GTA Online. And whenever it's GTA, it's more just closer to the 100 mark. But yeah, with that, it's not life changing. Bro, pumps them? Yeah, no, like I said, but let's say MrBoss makes like an 8 minute video every single day, right? And all he does, because like, let's have a look, like his videos, right? As far as I'm aware, all he does is just have some random ass gameplay in the background, right? And he probably has like a few things that he screenshots in, right? And he probably masters the art of like talking bullshit so much that he probably doesn't make any fuck ups. He doesn't write a script. I'd be shocked if he does. And he just presses record, rambles on for 8 minutes or so. Probably 10 minutes in case he has to cut something out. Slap some gameplay on it, insert screenshots when applicable. So at the very, 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 very most, he spends an hour or so on the video. I'd be shocked if it's like, I mean, you're probably closer to the 30 minutes to 45 minutes mark, right? So let's say at the very most, he's spending 3 hours a day on making the videos, right? But then there are the repeats of all the other things that he's doing as well, right? So like he just basically says roughly the same thing. It just slightly alters the thing. So he just knows what he's saying already, thus making it easier to say it, right? He might even go as far as to literally use the same commentary. Even as titles, yeah, exactly. I mean, all it is, like, he set up a system, and he has done so for several years, where without any effort whatsoever, he can crank out videos, and he's making probably like close to, if not at least 10 grand a month. See the Rockstar and more? Yeah, and all that, and a title like that, right? And a title like that is obviously complete and utter bullshit, because all Stephen Hawke said is like that they actually recorded, which is interesting. But I'm sure you do. I'm sure you have a need for that. He clickbaits and milks everything, dude. I mean, RDR, like during the RDR2 life cycle, right? He had all these videos of like, oh, what happens if you do this or that, right? And he just stretch it out for like 8 minutes. I'd be surprised. I'd be honestly shocked, right? Because I think MrBoss is probably like smart enough as well to basically spend like a day, maybe two, right? Just making all those videos in one go, right? And have like a bunch of things like, or just different versions of the same video, right? So you can sprinkle those out throughout the week, schedule them, and if something like actually happens, like the Stephen Hawke thing or whatever, right? You probably have that, make a few versions of that, and sprinkle those out as well. Like the list kind of goes on. Like he probably has a system in place where he's making a crap ton of money without any effort whatsoever, as I forget to put on my GPU. And the only thing that he's doing, the man has figured out a hustle that is making him a lot of money. And he does not care about what anyone thinks or says, because at the end of the week, he steps into, or at the end of the day, he steps into McLaren and has more money than any of those people that are, you know. That are commenting that, oh, he's a piece of shit. And again, he's probably the smart person, or the smart dude that he's done investments and he invested in his money, and that money has been growing, so I'd be shocked if he's not a billionaire. Oh, he does all the things. He steals thumbnails, pictures, information, like the whole 9 yards. He does it all. Why? For one reason and one reason only, because he doesn't give a fuck and it makes him money. Well, even if he did care, Chiller Pro, Floorball can't do shit about it because it's publicly available information. The only thing that really comes down to, like, when it comes to credit and all that, is just it's a courtesy thing to do, right? If I use footage from someone for a video because I couldn't be bothered to get it myself or I cannot get it myself, I go through the very minimal effort of spending a few seconds and just putting in the bottom left of the gameplay that where I got it from. That's it. Does this person gain anything out of it? Is anyone going to go out of their way to subscribe to that channel because I got something that they uploaded 7 years ago and they don't even upload anymore? Probably not. But it's just a simple, you know, a simple right thing to do. That's it. It's really not that deep. It's strange that they've pivoted in AI before that I get from Cobb. I mean, here's the thing, like, he's figured out his way. Like, this is working. This has worked for him, and he's done it. Like, he's done it since the beginning of his YouTube channel, right? Whether it was to Black Ops 2 or whatever it is. I already have, actually. just does not care. Has MrBoss stolen from you? Oh yeah, he has. Trust me, he's stolen from everyone. Like... But I think he did credit me though. He's done everything. You can, if you think about it, he's probably done it. Doxing, theft, ID stealing, the list goes on. Does he care? Nope. I have, yeah. Well, you can watch it if you want. Oh, lovely. You have to drive all the way here. Yeah, it's, you know, it's not really about whether it's actual stealing or not. It's just more about, you know, just being a spineless cocksucker, basically. At the end of the day, the whole cinematic thing and that stuff just comes down to just profiting off someone else's, you know, creation. Yeah, but here's the thing. That's the thing. Like, it doesn't. Here's the thing, Skylar. Newsflash, right? Hypothetically saying, if I was MrBoss for the win, right, and I'd be making like, you know, 100K a year or whatever. I drive a McLaren, and the list goes on, right? Would I really care about what you on the, like, this random person on the internet that I'm never ever going to meet ever? You're just gonna type words on my comment section and telling me how much of a piece of shit I am? They're just pixels on my screen. Who cares? Like, who cares? The only pixels that mean anything to me in that situation is the dollar amount on my bank account. Like, it does not matter what you think. It's really that simple. You can be as mad about it as you want, but it's a waste of your energy for the simple fact that he doesn't give a fuck. Plus, he has more money. He has all the money in his bank account and he is chilling. Like, he is driving a McLaren. He has enough money to drive a McLaren. The fact does not change at all. Yeah, but I mean, morals don't mean shit if you want to have a fat bank account. Like, Skylar, let me just put it bluntly, right? Are you gonna be able to buy a McLaren with morals? No, you're not. So why would you give a fuck about morals?
Got yourself on the cover of Coleman Planet.
I don't think I have. Yeah, people with morals barely become rich. Exactly. Like, everyone's gonna go like, it's like, oh, that was such a great guy. He has so much morals. It's like, oh, okay, cool. What exactly did they buy from it? Nothing. Nothing at all.